Hey guys, this is Rob. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Jewelry Trading Post. I think it's official that I've actually decided to make that my YouTube channel name plus the eBay store where I will be selling all my items. If you are new to this channel, I've been a collector of jewelry for a long time with the intention of selling. I see it as an investment. I started with art and yeah, pretty much art at the thrift stores. I was thrifting and I just came across like some pretty good art that I realized was worth something. So I started collecting that, and then I moved into jewelry and art. Like, I still collect art, but I like jewelry because it's small, it's easy to mail, it's easy to store, it's just easier in so many ways. Primarily because of the size, but also the value. You know, big surprises come in small packages. So anyways, I've been buying some jewelry bags lately from an estate store, and I came across some really good ones. I mentioned this to a friend of mine that also goes there. We met at the store, this gentleman, and he mentioned that he was done with jars. And I was like, oh man, I love them. And so he said, well, if I see them, I'll pick them up for you. And I was like, awesome. Okay, great. I was super thrilled. And so I texted him just kind of thanking him. And he said, oh, well, I have one in my car right now. Well, actually, when I saw him at the store this morning. So he said he had one. And I was expecting it to be unopened. So if he sees this, I don't know. I hope this isn't awkward or anything. But I was expecting like an unopened bag. But what he had in the car, and he sold it to me for 20 bucks, was this bag. And it is a lot. But let's see if you can see it. It's all open. It's open. And I was expecting it to be like in the store bag still. And he does sell jewelry. He knows his stuff very well, better than I do. And so I'm not sure if this was sorted or not. I'm kind of thinking it was. He did say there was some good stuff in here. So I'm kind of a little, I don't know what to think. So I don't know if he took all the good stuff or not, but hey, why don't we find out together? The guy's a really, really nice guy. I know he wouldn't do me bad. So I was just kind of a little, it wasn't what I was expecting. So anyways, we'll find out what's up. But he did say his previous bags were so bad, he didn't want to do them anymore. The jewelry bags, so maybe, I don't know. What was I thinking with that? Oh yeah, maybe this is just, he doesn't want to go through any more stuff anymore, So maybe this is unsorted. So anyways, I'm just going to pour it all out because this is huge. Huge. I mean, probably at least 6 pounds. And I'm just going to get it all onto the table or into the box, and we will go from there. All right, well, cool. You know what? Automatically, not so bad. Just with this one little bracelet, it's not broken. Gold tone bracelet with 4 different glass gems. Is there a mark? I don't see one. Nope. You know what? In a way. I've explained this in previous videos. I am not an expert by any means or stretch of the imagination. So, some might say I'm crazy for doing this, but I just love it so much. And I like watching other people's jewelry videos. And I come across some pretty good things. And thought, why not film the process and share it with everybody else like other people do. There is some kind of like surface scratch on this blue. I don't know if it's glass. Let's do the tap test, guys. Let's see. Oh, got some lint. Sounds like glass. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's glass, guys. So anyways, that's really cool. Glass vintage jewelry is worth something. So I am not unhappy. Again, this bag was $20. And already I feel like you could probably sell that for 20 bucks. Am I wrong? You guys let me know. But I feel like that could at least be 20, if not more. Doesn't look to be any like damage to it. Alright, so I'm happy. Okay, already. Feeling pretty good. Alright, so let's see. Maybe we'll kind of create a little... I don't know if I'll be able to do this. We'll try to maybe create a little section here with some of the good things. And that is the first one. Okay, now there's these two big boxes. And by the way, I did peek inside the bag. I'm not going to say I didn't look at it at all. Because I was kind of a little shocked. I was like, ooh, what is this? It's all open and loose. But I didn't really, you know, kind of the same way you would look through the plastic of a bag that you're buying. I just kind of fingered around a little bit. So let's see what's inside these boxes. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that's heavy. It's a belt buckle. Oh, you know what? Interesting. Okay. Adita Rod, 1986. Adita Rod, 1986. Adita Rod Trail Committee. It's got this wolf with this like a man with a bobsled of dogs going through the trees. There's a wolf with the eye, 336. It's Jostens Limited 1049 series. I had a pin the other day. It was like forensics, a little pin with forensics and this crazy man's face on it. And it was by Jostens. So I learned something the other day and I remember it now. They make like scholastic rings and pins and stuff like that. And brand new, they're really expensive, but then used, they're not very, they don't have a high retail value as far as I'm concerned. But the fact that this probably costs something, I just don't know with the number, 1986, how well that translates into resale. Again, it's very specific for somebody in particular that, first of all, is associated with this association. And then second of all, that year. So let me see this other box. I'm assuming it's going to be the same. Catches all the lint. It's a good lint cleaner. Okay. Looks like the eye for, what was it, Adita Rod? Another bobsledding sleigh. Is bobsledding the right word? No. I think the bobsledding, that's what they do in the Olympics. What's it when they have the dogs pulling them? I'm getting things wrong. There's another dog pulling a man. So maybe these aren't wolves, maybe they're huskies. 1985. Adita Rod Trail Committee 336, limited 1049 edition. So we've got two of those. And you know what? Maybe if this is going to be kind of like the special pile, maybe I won't put those in the special pile because they're going to scratch. I'm going to put them back in the box and set them on the ground next to me. Okay. And again, I am going to try to go a little quick. I do have to leave in about an hour. See if we can get through all this. Okay. I'll definitely keep a bag next to me for crafts. So maybe I'll start with the biggest items first. Here is a rope necklace with seashells hanging. It's all in good condition, nothing broken. And these little seashell strands hold these dangling seashells. Again, nothing broken. But the only thing is the seashell market is not very strong. You know, you kind of come across this stuff a lot in beach cities. Which I live in, a beach city. So I'm going to put that maybe in the scrap pile. Here's something interesting. It's a peso. Mexicanos. peso 1960, un peso 1960. Alright. I don't know if there's a certain year when they stopped using silver, so maybe there's some silver in here. I'll put it in the good pile. Okay. Ooh, okay, this is looking pretty neat. This kind of malachite, kind of dangly thing. And this is really intense. What in the world is that, guys? Looks like a pair of glasses that's missing one of the eyes. Kind of like for Halloween, you'd hold this up to your face and scare your teacher. Perfect for a little kid to bring to school on Halloween, and then when his teacher's not looking, sneak this up over his eyes. And then when she looks back at him, she's like,
Darn you, Billy. Don't do that to me.
Okay, so anyways, this is going into the scrap. Cute. Fish, dangly fish, wood. I shouldn't say scrap, guys. I'm going to say craft. Craft. Oh, there's a pair, but these are pretty worn. If you can see. They're cool. I mean, I like them. But as far as reselling, like brand new, somebody could use the fish probably, but not as an earring, I don't think. We've got another child's bracelet. I don't know if you saw my video the other day. I came across like a gold-plated baby bracelet. And it is just amazing how, again, this is, I'm pretty sure, alpaca. Let's see. From Mexico. I mentioned how Mexico really like their baby bracelets. And, you know, you see that warping on the metal? It's definitely an indicator of it's like not being sterling. Alpaca does like a silver plate. And there's collectors for it. Unfortunately, because it's a baby bracelet, I don't think there's a huge market for a baby bracelet. So you know what, to be honest, I hate to do it, but this might go into craft. Or, I don't know, I don't have too many alpaca pieces because at first I thought they were sterling, and then once I realized that they were not, that they were silver plate, I stopped buying them. But there is a market for them. But again, a baby bracelet, I'm just not sure. Oh, and I should have pointed out to you as well, I'm sure you guys noticed it. If I can find it easily. If not, we'll move on. But alpaca is known for this inlay. Really, really nice designs. But this one, again, the design isn't really, I don't know. I mean, there's like a leaf over here on a stem, but over here there's just a stem and no leaf. I mean, and I don't even know what the design is, to be honest. I mean, alpaca can have really, really nice designs, but that, I would just say, isn't even, it's kind of not even like distinguishable what the design is. So I don't know, guys, just kind of sorting through this. Nothing's really screaming at me like, ooh, look at that. I mean, that was maybe the best piece so far, and it might be the best piece in here. Okay, so here's a beaded necklace. Wood beads, I'm pretty sure. Why is everything sounding like glass to me? Pretty sure that's way too lightweight to be glass. Not bad though. Maybe there's a repair or a restring job that wasn't done too well, because there was some string sticking out right here. There you go. So I don't know. It's wearable, that's for sure. Nice black bead necklace with some gold toned spacer beads. I'll put it in the wearable section for now. These, forget what kind of seeds these are, but these are kind of like made out of seeds. I don't know if they're coffee. They're not coffee because they don't, let me see, smell like coffee, but they're kind of like a woven seed bead necklace. And they're pretty kind of commonplace. I think they're really, really nicely done. But again, unfortunately, they're very common. And I think probably like from a tourist destination in South America somewhere, maybe, or maybe, I don't know, Thailand or Philippines. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna try to say where it came from, but you see them quite a bit, but it wouldn't hurt to go into a beaded lot. So I'll put that in here with these beads. Keep our peso there. 1 peso sure doesn't buy much these days. That's for sure. That's, what is it, like 10,000 pesos, or no, maybe 100 pesos to $1. I forget. I should know. All right, and this one is another bead necklace with a broken bead, so I'm not even gonna just really entertain it too much. Another broken bead. So we'll just put that in the craft. This looks nice. It almost looks like amber. Could it be amber? No. I think it's like that. I'm really bad with my plastics. It looks like that. I'm gonna say lucite, but not lucite. I've seen these things before thinking they could be amber, but you know, I'm gonna take a black light just to see what happens. Hold on. My light box wants to collapse. Oh, don't tell me this thing broke. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's see. Turning off the lights. Testing this for amber. Ooh, look at that. That does have the glow of amber. Now this really confuses me because you see those swirls? Can you see that in there? It's kind of like there's swirls versus like pieces of things, you know? Amber, as far as I know, doesn't necessarily swirl. Maybe with the lights you can see this better. Let's see. Can you see it? Maybe if I put some white behind it. Gosh. You have to have a lot of things to show things properly. Let's see. Maybe if I hold it up this direction. It's kind of got swirls. Now amber kind of has more like chunks of things stuck in there. Oh, there. See that black line? I think that this is some type of like imitation. And my guess would be what is glowing is a plastic that's in it. That the plastic might be glowing. But anyways, it's on this really nice, like cubic chain type of thing. Where it's like alternates like squares. Like this is a rectangle going this way, and then this is a rectangle going this way, but it's all blocky, like a perfect square. Let's see what goes on at the end. Is it marked? Uh-oh. Dead end. Dead end. What happens on the other end? We've got a string, a loose string here. And on the other end we have oh boy. So this, I think, is what the string is supposed to go into, but then there would be no clasp. So I think this is like missing 2 pieces to be complete. Basically, it's missing a clasp. And I'm not even really sure if this would be at the top of the necklace, like one half of the top of the necklace clasping to the other right here, where it would be bead on one end of the neck. and chain on the other, unless you wore it. Oh, you know what? This could be claspless. Like maybe it's not supposed to have a clasp because it's so long. Could be a lariat. I learned that word today because I was looking up that other necklace that I got the other day that didn't have a clasp, and it was just this long rope thing, and I was actually guessed it correct. I was like, yeah, you can just wrap it around your neck, and true. So this might be a lariat broken. Maybe real amber, but I'm doubtful. So I don't know what to do with that. It's kind of too nice to put in the craft, but maybe not, because you want your craft things to be nice for people, right? You want them to get some goodies, not just, you know, stuff that you would, you know, toss. So okay, let's look at this. This was made to look like coral, but is it coral or is it plastic? My guess is plastic. It's a screwback earring. Gold tone. Let me see. It's kind of hard. But then again, some plastics can be really hard. I don't want to break it. It's really interesting. If we get a pair to that, that's good. Otherwise, definitely craft. Okay, so first single of the day. All right. Finding a button cover. I know absolutely nothing, nada, zilch about button covers. Nothing. I mean, I do know something. I know they go over your buttons. But this is kind of like a cool little selection of them. They're all like a brass, decorative tops. Some of them are fabric with beads. In fact, are they all fabric with beads? Black and gold fabric. Now this doesn't look to match these other ones here. Or maybe it is. This one seems separate from these. It's not fabric. Okay, so we got a bunch of button covers. If anybody knows anything about those, feel free to comment. Please tell me. Oh man, those were the button covers that were on Princess Diana's Asian motif jacket that she wore, you know, to her child's 4th birthday party. That'd be awesome. Kind of doubtful though. Here's another one. And it's more like this one. These are a set coming through. How many button covers make the complete set? I mean, it depends on how many buttons you have, right? Is there a standard for the number of buttons? Another button cover, and another button cover, and another button cover. None of them look to be silver or precious metal. Let's see. Do we have another? Yep. Ask and you shall receive. Another button cover. And possibly a button cover, because if this is not a button cover, I'd have no idea what it is. But whatever it is seems broken. So I'm pretty positive that is not sterling. Look at how much green stuff there is there. That's going into the craft. I should actually just throw it away. I heard that green stuff can spread. So if I see it in the craft pile again, I'll throw it away. Another wood beaded necklace with a big wood medallion. I don't know, guys. If this is the best thing we've got, and possibly that, I don't know. I just don't know. There's a pair of earrings. Might as well keep them together with these dangling poinsettia flowers, enameled. Is that missing some enamel? I don't think so. It's smooth. This just kind of seems a little sloppy, maybe, but wearable. These kind of seem a little kind of cheap, in my opinion. I'm not sure, but they are a complete pair. Let's see this. This is that carved beads, or it might be carved and painted. Maybe bone. I don't think so. But that's actually pretty nice. Kind of like a carved wood, bone style, painted and engraved, dangling earrings with a post setting, or a post back. Let's see if we can see the pair to that. Yep, right here. All right, actually, I'm happy with those. Okay, got a pair of earrings, painted bone style. Oh boy. Okay. The creativity never ceases to amaze me. This is some wood, like wood, what do you call these things? Wood, sticks. They're not sticks, they're wood pieces, long wood rectangular beads joined by brass colored links, leading you to the finale of the centerpiece, which is, well, it is a horseshoe, but not just a horseshoe, or horseshoe with some little gemstones glued to it. I shouldn't laugh, you guys. This could have been, seriously, it kind of looks like maybe it might have been a child's craft, like done at camp, maybe horse camp or something. And if a child did that, man, I would say they could be the new, if that was like, I don't want to insult anybody, but they could be really good if it was done by a child, maybe. But for resale purposes, I think it'd probably be better to go into the craft section. Somebody might want it to wear, but my guess is that it might be kind of like very custom to whoever made it. Okay, going into craft. Let me check the time. It's amazing how fast time flies when you're going through this and doing this stuff. Wow, this is right underneath my nose, and didn't even really notice it. But there's this. Wait, not this, but I'm gonna look at that in a minute. This bunch of beads woven together with this gold fabric. The fabric doesn't feel like really expensive quality. It kind of has like a rough feel to it. And the beads, I believe, are just kind of like those, it almost looks like mercury glass. If it was mercury glass, then maybe this is something vintage and special. It's got these blue rhinestones at the bottom, leading to this tassel. And it's all together. It's not broken. It's definitely a statement piece. It's pretty long. Definitely wearable for the right outfit. I'm not, I try to style you guys, If you've seen a couple of my videos, I'll make suggestions what to wear or what something could possibly go well with. And I'll say I am stumped on this one. I am not sure. Maybe a bikini. Maybe you'd want to wear this with your bikini. Yep. And then maybe you could put like a hook here and put your keys on it. Anyone in agreement there? All right. So this is going to go into those wearable beads. Okay. Let's see this. Oh wait, yeah, that's what I was just thinking, if I'm mentioning a particular order that I'm not sticking to, but this is just a chain. Oh, actually, these things always throw me off. They always catch me because I'm like, ooh, what is that? Is that sterling? This and that? But then it's actually like to hold your reading glasses, and they have these little hoops at the end. That's where your glasses would fit into. You guys with glasses that wear them around your neck will know what I'm talking about. That's going to go into craft. Here is a watch. Casio. Illuminator. Wave captor. Now I know this guy that gave me this bag knows his watches. And I am pretty sure he probably glanced through this stuff. And I'm probably pretty sure that this is not something valuable. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Otherwise, it's going to go into a watch box that I've got tons of watches. Maybe I'll go through it one day with you guys. I do want to go through my stash with you guys. Another button cover. Silver with the little black velvet in the center. But yeah, maybe I'll go through the watches with you guys sometimes. Like I said, I will be making videos going through my stash because jewelry jars and jewelry bags don't happen every day. And I'm a little nervous. I hope my friend doesn't keep bringing me jewelry if it's been sorted through. If he didn't go through it, I'd be more than happy. But if you know, if he's picking up the good stuff, it's obviously not what I was hoping. But now this looks promising. This is a corded necklace with what really looks like a sterling heart at the bottom. Looks really artisan made because the back has a very crude like stamp in it, where it might say 925, but it does not. I don't know, the texture is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Let's see if it's magnetic. It's funny, I was watching my videos, kind of just for criticism, self-criticism, like I'm not critical enough of myself, but not magnetic. But I was noticing myself like trying to find these marks for sterling and stuff. Couldn't do it, and after 5 minutes, I'm like, well, let me check the magnet. And it was magnetic, and I'm like, gosh dang, I did what everybody else does that I get. I'm like, always like, why don't you just start with the magnet? Okay. Getting the solution, guys. So, I'm gonna rub this on the streak plate to test if it's sterling silver using 18 karat testing solution. Alright, scratching. Scratch looks pretty good. Nah, maybe not. I do think it's maybe a little off-colored. Not completely sterling looking. So let's see. I'm gonna put a little bit on it. Let's see. And that disappears like nobody's business. Yep. I think it might be pewter. Okay, so anyways, that's that. Cleaning it off. Putting it away. Washing my hands. Drying my hands. And I'm back. But, so this is wearable. Not precious metal. Let's see, I'll zoom out for you a little bit. If it sounds like I'm always out of breath, guys, because Because it does to me when I'm watching my videos. I'm like, dang, breathe. You can do it. I'm like, the reason is because I'm hunched in front of my light box, and don't ask me why I haven't fixed this arrangement yet. This looks like definitely like a faux opal. Why I'm thinking so is because that definitely does not look like sterling. And of course, it would not be putting a big huge piece of coral, opal, in non-precious metal as far as I'm concerned. But it is not magnetic. Let's see if it glows. Turning out the lights, guys. It definitely glows. You see that? Right, might be too bright for you guys. Let's see. Can you see that? It's like glowing like no other in real life. Okay, they're pulling back a little bit. I think it was too bright for the camera. It really, really glows. But I do think that synthetic opals might be able to glow. I might be able to be wrong on that, but let me just test this for sterling. If this is sterling, I'm going to take back everything I said about this bag. Definitely not sterling. I'll show you. See how purpley that scratch is? Yeah. Not sterling. And I would just... Oh, here we go. See, you want to see how this is fake? Look at that. From the top, ooh, looks like opal. Look at, there's some flash in there. But then look at the side of it. Going to the side, going to the side. It all disappears. Look at all that blue stuff just disappeared. It looks like on the side, it looks like a bubble. Like one of those bubbles people live in. Like, what are they called? Terrariums or... I don't think people live in terrariums. What am I saying? But you know what I'm talking about? It looks like the Earth's atmosphere or something. There's no blue in here. There's no flash. It's definitely clearly like layered. Like a layer of plastic on top of some fancy bottom, if that makes sense. Like they put all the opal-y looking stuff here, and then they put a bunch of glop of plastic on top of it to just kind of create that shape. But it's definitely not opal, not sterling, and it's a crafter. Boom. Not that I don't like it. Okay, now we're talking, guys. This came out of here. Now that looks really promising. This bracelet, with what looks like it could be like milk glass. Ah, nice, nice, nice. That's really nice. It's like kind of like a ribbon with these like florals. What do you call those? Are those florals or leaves or laurels? A milk glass. I'm sure this has got to be probably marked. There is a safety chain on it that is broken. That can easily... Oh, it's not broken. You just have to... That's nice, actually. I like that this... It actually has a hook or a clasp that you can attach for the safety. Because I don't wear jewelry. But sometimes when I buy something... I already see the name, guys. I just saw a little glimpse of the name, and I think it's really, really good. And it's kind of funny because I was looking up this designer the other day. And this particular thing, and I believe this is a very nice style from this designer. Okay, so anyways, about the clasp with the safety, real quick. I don't wear jewelry, but, you know, if I did, sometimes I'll try on a piece just to see what it looks like or feels like. And safeties are kind of a pain in the butt. So it's kind of nice that, like, you know, if you can just take it off while you put it on and off. But this guy's is Trifari. I noticed it. And I think it's crown trifari. Did I see a little crown? Are my eyes not as bad as I think they are? Let's see. Yes. Crown trifari, guys. Oh, yes. For you guys who don't know, Trifari is a good brand. And Crown Trifari is, generally speaking, their better pieces. I believe it's because it's from a certain time period. My wrist is about a 6.5. And this is actually kind of a little small for me, which is crazy. No, it actually might be perfect for a 6.5. Oh, I shouldn't do this because if I don't get it off, I'm going to be like embarrassed. Okay. So yeah, it's a 6, fits a 6.5 kind of snug. See that? All right. Now you guys don't get too used to that. I'm not going to be putting on all the jewelry that I find. I'm sure most of you are going to be thankful. You're like, oh, don't put that bracelet next to those scabs. Gross. Ew. I was going to buy it, but now I'm not. So I won't do that. All right. So that is a really good piece. I promise I'll clean it before I send it out. So yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. I think, yeah, everything I said about this bag I take back because of that. Yeah, now I'm like excited. I'm like, what else? Yes. Where's the gold? Where's the silver? Okay, I can't be taking too long. And I'm not telling you guys that, I'm telling myself that. Okay, these wood beads. Bead necklace, definitely wearable. That is a nice design. I shouldn't dismiss it so quickly. That one of all wood necklaces is really nice because it's like got some depth to it, but it's not flashy and it's not super basic. It's like right in the middle of, what would you say, like eye-catching and then subtle, you know? It's like in between. But that's a really, really nice piece, I think, in my humble opinion. Definitely could see that like on a summer day, the white, maybe a long sleeve white, what do you call it? That, what's that cotton that's like really thin? Like a cotton, kind of like a dress shirt, thin dress shirt. It's kind of loose and baggy, you know, something like that with that. Okay, this looks like, man, I wish I knew my plastics, but that is really cool design. From the front, you have green and like an amber styled plastic. That's really cool. I actually really, really like this. I don't know what kind of plastic it is. It's really lightweight. I would not say that that would be Bakelite or anything like that. Oh, there we go. Yes. These just look super, they might not be really old because they have the posts. I don't know when they started using posts. Maybe you guys can let me know. I would want to say if it's like from the 60s or something, it'd probably be like the clip-ons. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I should look this stuff up, right? Yeah, maybe I'll put that down on my to-do list. Look up earring backs. Figure out something about what you're talking about. But those are just really cool. I think somebody would agree with me on that. Very nice earrings. Very nice. Very nice. I like them. Hopefully I don't Google image them and there's like 1,800 of these for sale. I'm gonna put this in the craft pile, this little bead, because those are the kind that they'll like stick right in your heel if they land on the floor. It's not like it's super painful, but more like annoying. Okay, and here we have these. It looks like real marcasite inside of these silver earrings, loop earrings, or not loop. Yeah, I guess you'd call those loop, right? No, because they hang. They're like dangles or chandelier. But here's, I believe, marcasite. Or not marcasite, malachite, right? Is it malachite? I don't know. Definitely has like a turquoisey like matrix to it. That's interesting. But what makes them really interesting, because I want to say this is definitely not silver, because I don't know why I want to say that. But it does have these little fetish birds at the bottom, these seashell fetishes. And that is usually an indicator, as most of you know, of Native American. And Native American jewelers pretty much stick to sterling. You know, and they don't do imitations. So let me just test this with the magnet. A really cool design. They're not magnetic. They do not have a symbol, but they do kind of look a little crudely made. Like, look at this. Let me see if I can point this out to you. See how there's like these kind of like end caps here, or whatever you call them? And this stuff kind of extends beyond it, like the ring goes beyond it. Well, this side, it kind of looks like it's like cut, just kind of like roughly cut. You see that? Now let's see. Do we have any other clues? If this is sterling or not. Yeah, I'm kind of... So I'm going to test it. Again, I don't think this is going to be, but let's see. That'd be really nice if they are. Okay, be right back. Going into the bathroom, guys. Not going to the bathroom, going into the bathroom. But I need my streak plate. Rubbing the metal. And it's coming off silver, but kind of lightly. Not like a real heavy streak. Okay. So let's see. Man, I gotta figure out a way to get some fresh air in here when I do this. Because I don't like... See, I don't think this is... It's kind of like very... a light streak. I don't know if it's picking up on you for you guys. And that disappeared pretty quick. It's out of there. It's out. It said adios. Adios, amigos. Not sterling. Maybe it would help if I turned on the fan. Okay, so my suspicions were correct. These are not sterling, but they're pretty good faux, tribal, or native looking earrings, which I'll put in the wearable section, not the precious section. Wearable. Wearable, doable. Just not precious. Could be precious to somebody though. Alright, here's more button covers. Dude, whoever out there was hoping to find some button covers today, you came to the right place. I am here for you. Yep. These are all like gold tone. Look like brass, with these faux pearl cabochons. Am I saying that right? Cabochons? Or cabochons? Cabochons? Cabochons. Very nice, actually. You know, that is actually a really nice set. Alright. Not mad. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Darn it. I was like, please be a bracelet. Please be a bracelet. Don't be a watch. And it's a watch. But again, I don't know anything about watches. And maybe I just totally made a fool out of myself. No dial to move this to see the name. But I think that is Verde. It does not repeat the name on the back. So So I'm assuming that brand is not something that they're super braggy about. It's a cool design though. You know? But it is broken. So I'm just gonna put it in the watch pile even though it's not working or it's broken. Because of course people buy watches for the parts. Not just for the watch themselves, but the parts. And somebody might really like that band, which I think is really cool. I like it a lot, in fact. Okay, so that's it. I should test it for sterling, but there's too much brass color in there to suspect it's sterling. Something just fell. Maybe a couple things. Geez, 3 things fell. Okay, this groovy 1980s looking earring. And it's got a pair over here. There's a name. Bearable. Berebel. Berebel. The accent is on this. Alright, good thing this phone beeps when it stops recording because now that's the second time it just decided to stop. So, okay, it's making my editing more lengthy of a process, but not that much. Okay, this going into craft, that other star that was kind of a little wonky and green. Here's a bee with a heart. Keychain. I would definitely put that in the craft because whoever has a name that begins with B, or if they want to say something like happy birthday on some type of poster or something, that would be perfect. All right, readjusting myself. That is something. Looks Native American. Looks like it could have been old. In fact, it looks really, possibly really old. I don't know. Oh, is that a face? That is a face. I think this might have been part of a doll, maybe. That's cool. Ooh, I love Native American works. I'm not even sure if that is Native American. But I'm going to save it just because. I'm going to put it over in actually the good pile. Look like a piece of broken something, but yeah, it's going over there with the Crown Trifari. All right. Of course, it surprises me, like a lot of Native American stuff isn't as valuable as you might think it would be, or I should say maybe the prices are maybe a little depressed. Maybe I'm totally wrong on that, but okay, another shell necklace. Gonna put it in the wearable beads. Wearable beads getting to be a big pile there. Let's see if you can see it. Actually, I shouldn't press my phone too much because it's gonna turn off. It's like, I told you if you touch me one more time, I'm out of here. Another one of these. And because the other ones had to go into craft, this one's going into craft too, even though it doesn't have much green on it. Same with this one. Perfect for crafting. Oh, you know what? Those would be perfect for like a Christmas something. Like stars in the sky. If you're doing like a mural. Those are perfect. Perfect for that. I don't know why I'm digging through this when I'm supposed to be going fast. I should just grab one thing at a time, whether you like it or not. Okay, another button cover. Velvet. My camera's doing something weird. There's like a delay. Going in the button cover pile. I don't know which is bigger, the bead pile or the button cover. Beads, bigger, for sure. There's my computer. All right, this is looking like... You guys, this looks like Cloisonne. That I would definitely say is Cloisonne. Now, is this something special? Is this a precious metal? That is cloisonne. Am I saying cloisonne or cloisonne? Look at that. I think this is special. Yes. I'm just going on a guess here, guys. I'm not... So here's the deal. I'm not a jewelry expert. I'm not an art expert. I'm not a Asian artifact expert. I'm not a Native American expert. I'm not a cloisonne expert. But that looks pretty genuine to me. These two phoenixes, I think, are those phoenixes or dragons? Two dragons kind of coming up for a kiss. No, probably in like the tradition, it's like they're killing each other or something, fighting for this village or something. I'm totally guessing. I'm probably totally wrong, but they're coming together. That's cool. It's got this back that does not look like sterling. It is not marked. The top of the bail doesn't have a mark. The bail could be new anyways. Let me just test this really quick. Okay. Be right back. Scratching. And actually, I think this scratch looks pretty darn good. I mean, at least it came off real easy. I don't see too much red in it. Oops, there you go. Let's just see. A little dap right there. It's not disappearing. Oh, maybe, guys. Oh no, is it disappearing? Is it? No, it's not. Oh no, it is. It's like it's got some blue going, but then it's disappearing at the same time. And I don't know, so it's disappearing for sure. Hold on, be right back. Clean hands. Looking at the time, about 5 minutes left. Okay. So what I was saying is that did not test for sterling, but I think it might be silver plated. And I was gonna say, I don't know how to test for silver plate, but my guess is if it looks like it's testing for sterling but disappears like it did, then it might have a little bit of silver in it, suggesting silver plate. But that's a really cool cloisonne medallion with this. I'd want to say it's silk. Does silk come twined like that? And this, I don't think is silk. But of course, this is probably newer. But yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, cool. That's going into the good pile. Excuse me. Okay, guys, sorry about that cough. I just had a little bit of water here. Okay. Moving on, got some earrings with some super bad green stuff going on it, going into the craft. Again, maybe I should be throwing those away so it doesn't spread. This is, excuse me. It's really hot in here now, so now it's like all my sinuses are going, but that is Sarah Coventry. All right, clip-on Sarah Coventry. And here's the pair, or the partner to make a pair. And they are going to go unite and become one. All right, nice. Into the earring section. This is a pair right here. Some almost like Scottish looking fabric with gold tone medallion in the middle. I don't think there's a name on these, but yeah, I don't see a name Actually, they're pretty cool. I mean, definitely, I don't know, if you had like an 80s outfit going on, maybe. Or even like, I don't know, maybe they're totally out of style. I'm not sure. But it seems like I'm not one to, like, again, I've never really been into fashion so much. I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong, like, fashion magazines, fashion videos, like that, the glamour and type of stuff of that. But as far as like my own personal dressing and stuff, I never really followed fashions. Just kind of wore whatever. It's probably why. Well, never mind. Just little rhinestone silver medallion. Does not look to be silver. So I'm gonna put that in the pin pile. Did I say medallion? I meant pin. But back to fashion. What's her name? Sue Wong. I don't know if you guys know her. One time edited a video from her fashion show, and she was quoted as saying, "They're like, oh, what do you think of the current fashions or something?" She's like, "I don't listen to the fashions. I don't watch the fashions. I just make gowns that I like." And it was all about just like what she liked. It wasn't about like what's in or what's out. And I don't know. I kind of feel that way. I feel like if you like something, but it's quote not in fashion, but it would work for you and work well with you and your outfit, or say it is your outfit, whatever. I just think just do what's best for you. Don't worry what everybody else is wearing. That's my personal opinion, but of course I'm not like a fashionista. Okay, so these are just some gold tone faux pearl rhinestone black enamel earrings, clip-ons. Very nice, actually. I think they're very classy. As I drop one of them. So that's a pair. I like it. Excuse me. Another button cover. Is this crystal? No, this is plastic. Into the craft. A abalone or mother of pearl earring. Almost looks like it could be alpaca. Here's the pair, I think. Or the partner. It's done in this inlay setting, this inlay pattern, where they like, put it inside of a silver border. And it's usually done with sterling, so let me just check real quick. Except for the alpaca stuff, that's inlaid, but that's not sterling. Let's see. Scratch is looking clean. Okay. I realize I have not, and I've got a chair this time, I have not tested anything really that's tested positive. Oh wait, I guess I did. I'm like, most everything I've been testing has been negative for you guys. I think there were some pieces, and then some pieces I just knew were sterling and I didn't test them, which I will do before selling them, but not on the video. Okay, so this... Oh. Alright, guys. I'm glad I gave that little story about, hey, nothing's silver, but I'm testing for you, because guess what this is? That is some nice sterling silver. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some blue coming through there. It kind of looks like chalk that comes off the original streak. Nice blue. It's not disappearing. So these, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this acid before I fill up my whole apartment with fumes. Cleaning it, washing my hands, clearing my throat. All right, I'm happy. Okay, so yes, these are really good. That is, let's focus. Camera. camera. There we go. Very nice, like peach, mother of pearl, or yeah, peach. Very nice. Inlay on sterling silver. Very clean. Very nice. Very summery. Like those are perfect summer colors, right? Like that peach, apricotish looking flesh tone. Nude. There we go. It's a nude color. Perfect for the beach, right? Nice. Or for dinner after going to the beach. All right, okay, happy. So those are going in the, this is going in the good section over with the Trifari. Or actually, I should make a sterling section, which is kind of funny having a sterling section with just one item in it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to get going, so I'm gonna try to be a little selective here. In fact, I think I might, instead of rushing, calm down, Rob. I'm gonna calm down. There's kind of some nice little things here that I'm kind of seeing, even though it might not be sterling or anything, but this is everything that we still have to go through. It's kind of a lot. Maybe I'll break this up into 2 parts. I'll decide when I'm posting, but I do have to run. I have to do something. I have to tend to some business. So I'm gonna just leave this here for later. Maybe it's the next video, or maybe, wait, no, we're at 1 hour and 15 minutes, so it's definitely gonna be a part 2. We're not gonna be doing 2-hour videos here, guys. So thanks for joining. Tune in tomorrow for this, and next time I'll try to break it up a little bit evenly. So I will do this in a separate video. And so far, just recapping a couple little things. We do have this like cool like gold tone glass bead necklace here, bracelet, and this crown Trifari gold tone milk glass type of bracelet, really nice. Excuse my again, I'm slouched over. So this cloisonne medallion, it's upside down. Some earrings, some sterling silver inlay, and that's it. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back for this, for me, in about an hour. No, in about 2 hours, because I'm gonna have to do a lot of other things too. But I'll be back to finish this, and you guys will see the next video. Thanks again. Like and subscribe, comment, let me know what your thoughts are on any of this, or just say hi. All right, thanks again. See ya. Bye.